Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another brand new reaction video. It is time that we are going to be doing a reaction video time. That's right, a reaction video time. That's right, I will say that I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered again. In today's reaction video, we're going to be reacting to is a baby trouble. Yep, a baby trouble. So before we begin this reaction and before we do so exactly, is please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that you won't miss a single video that comes onto this main channel as always and as every time. So before we begin reacting to this video, as always, is just do these 4 things anyway, so that way you won't miss a single video. That just comes right onto this channel. So, as of and further to do, it is time to say again that here we go. And please be sure to subscribe to the original person and its original video as always. And I gotta say that, man, it just really feels good, man. It really feels that good, to just stay up #1 for Seahawks being number freaking 1, because there is not like more than anything that but just then to smile, always very happy, just feeling the good life of Seahawks still being awesome, and the Texans being super freaking badass, Texas badass style. Seriously, it just really gives me a warm feeling that I just love it, and I'm just like, let's freaking go. Like, that's just all I gotta say is just awesome, but awesome. So, anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about, just say that anyways. So, yeah. And before we continue further on the video exactly as well, is I want to let you guys know in 2026 that, well, usually I'm definitely going to make a 2026 update video soon that I'm going to probably just be talking about, like, oh, the usual stuff as always, and then mention like a few other things like yada yada yada, and then all other stuff. And pretty much there's like a lot of different things I have to probably be making anyways, since, well, at least I'm going to just focus a little bit once like 12 a.m. hits or something like that. Once like New Year's just hits 2026, then I'll be sure to just have the opportunity whenever I can. But if I don't exactly, that's fine exactly, which I mean, usually I might sometimes make the video and sometimes I may not, because at this point it highly depends on whatever that's going to be, just whatever that's going to probably be apparently. So you may never know what happens, but that's all I'm going to say apparently. So as of right now, it's time to react to this video, and please remember to subscribe to the person who made this video called A Baby Trouble. That's right, A Baby Trouble. So without further and now further to say and do, let's react to this video, and let's begin this as always. And I'm going to be gladly to say this, that this is going to be a very interesting reaction. So without further and now further to do, folks, let's begin this reaction, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's do that.
Take care of my little baby, man. No!
Don't worry. I will take care of the baby man.
The baby man? The baby man? Bro, this is kind of a little funny when he said was like, take care of my little baby man. Now! Like, this is kind of funny a little bit when I love the fact when he's just telling him to just take care of his little baby. Like, oh my god. The funniest thing ever is hearing it from this guy a little bit when he says that to Scout anyway, that's on Blue. But sure, kind of a little funny just to laugh too. So, LOL.
Don't worry. I will take care of the baby man.
Sure you will.
You coward!
Yeah. Well, shit. Damn it, poor sniper.
I'll save you, baby! Get off the bombs now!
I'm going to blast you into thin glue.
Oh, hell yes.
We are screwed.
There you go. You got it, Pyro. Nice.
Pain! Go!
Oh my god, this is gonna get
Oh,
good.
crap! Oh, damn! Ouch!
Oh, now that ironically was funny enough to laugh. Like he's getting hit all by his toolbox. That was the perfect way to get hit by a toolbox. Literally hit by the wall while the bat is just like making him just run all the way while he was using his feet and just crashed. Good performance, Sniper. I'll even give you the thumbs up award for that. It was just based. And good one, Demo Man. Absolutely good one. Oh, a lollipop.
Hey, Sniper, did you see the baby?
Right then. Nobody move! Stay
Damn.
right where you are!
Let's go, soldier.
All right, I got you.
No!
Oh no.
You will regret killing Sandy.
Nothing can
Dang
hurt
it.
me. Oh, wait.
Come here and fight like a big man!
Dang it. Yes! Good job, Spy! Kill him! Let's go! Damn it, the frame is so bad. Damn it. Okay, I think the frame's pretty good. I think I'll pause that frame a little right here. Man, nice freaking punch, Spy! Medal of a good punch out. That was good. Didn't expect that coming from that blue nitwit of a scout. Like, nice punch. Seriously, good one. Like, really good one. And also, this is just a little hilarious, by the way, that I just love the fact that it's always got to be this blue scout or whoever that probably would still try to take care of that baby that the blue heavy just always has. I'm like, damn, it's just too funny enough to kind of laugh to this idea. It's just, wow. It just fits a little less perfect, but damn, it's funny. Anyways, continue. Finish him, Spy!
Well, off to visit your mother!
Nice.
Oh no.
Damn!
You are terrible.
Wait,
And
what?
now, the money.
A tiny sandwich? He gets a tiny sandwich for all of that? He gets a tiny sandwich! Wow, this guy really just makes it funnier enough for me to laugh, which I still don't like the blue team still, but at least I'll give a little less of funny at this. Like, oh my god, the blue heavy just tries to treat the blue scout like he's just gonna say, is like, oh, he's gonna get less work to take care of the baby, and then I'm just gonna give him a tiny bit of a sandwich because he's a tiny baby man. Oh man, the irony and all that, it's just too funny to hear this all again. It's just hilarious.
And now, the money.
Wow, all for that first sandwich. A tiny sandwich. Well, at least it's still less than anything else to get a tiny sandwich, but sure. Tiny sandwich is a tiny sandwich. Or should I say, the Blue Scout gets a tiny sandwich. Oh, isn't that hilarious? Again, for just a tiny sandwich. So, anyways, all I gotta say is hilarious and funny indeed enough to say how funny that was. So, man, that was funny. And also, if the Blue Scout didn't take care of that baby, the Blue Heavy would have personally beat the frick out of him with a pan, which was just nice. But a bit of like, damn. But anywho, as I'm always going to say here exactly, that this video was a bit of a 9 out of 10, which I personally would just give this a more of a 9 out of 10 anyway, just because, well, the video itself was fine and a bit fine at its finest exactly as usual, since, well, it's just been normally of an SFM video as usually, since, well, it's pretty normally just an SFM video as always, but to be fairly honest, it's like, dang, this was funny. Like, you cannot be seriously telling me how funny this was still. How funny I was getting to laugh at this, which I think this was still funny as always. But hey, at least I'll be very fair and honest here. Is that this video was always a 9 out of 10, which I was going to give it a 10 out of 10 though, for just the Blue Scout to fail. And I would be so laughing to see if that happened for a failed version. But I guess, well, it still automatically doesn't actually consider to compute with that, I think. But in all fairness, though, this video was good. Well, a little bit good, but just a bit fine. So, anyways, to be said again, please be sure to subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and its original absolute amazing video, as always, each time and as every day. So, like to be said again, holy god, this was funny. Like, this was just hilarious. So, yeah, this was a bit funny, and I gotta say that Spy came right at the right time to just right punch him in the freaking face. Perfect knockout I ever seen. That gotta be the best knockout I ever seen from Spy. Like, seriously, that energy I like right there. How he did that and how freaking funny that was. Damn. Funny, hilarious, man. Funny. Like, that was funny. And absolutely a good way of perfection right there. When the Spy finally got a lot of more time to just beat the Blue Scout anyways, while actually just like literally would have gotten more concussions, but it could have probably would have happened anyway. But unfortunately, sadly, it probably would have ran out anyways. So, guess that's the whole thing and all in this. So, yep, that's just what I can probably say, I guess. So, without that being said, I guess I'll say this fair likely is just that this video was fine. It was okay. So, yeah. And let me go ahead and just say a few things too, by the way, before we wrap the video up, as usual, like we always do in every reaction video, or pretty much anything else, is that I'm going to say is this, ladies and gentlemen, is that, man, it's just still good to just be an amazing Seahawks fan. That's all I have to say, bruh, that I'm so excited and happy to see them being currently the amazing champs as they are, exactly, in that division, exactly, is wild. Like, it's just crazy enough to say how awesome that was. And then same thing goes to the Texans as well, which I know they're still second and all, which they have to pass Jaguars, which I think that's still a different opportunity chance for that. But fair enough, though. I hope to say this in advance and see where that's going to go. And yeah, hopefully they could definitely pass the Jaguars, but if not, that's not going to be a good sign for that long. So hope to expect what they're going to do, and hopefully they'll try to pass up exactly the opportunity just for the Texans to just get up to Jaguars and pass another move win exactly for another W win. Absolute massive W. So we'll see. And we'll see how all that continues in 2026, but we'll see. And speaking of 2026, by the way, is that I hope to say this, folks, is that I'll get to see all of you guys in 2026. And apparently, I might as well say this in advance as well, is that, well, once it does hit 12 exactly, or pretty much like we hit the AM once the bell hits exactly, or for pretty much like the New Year's time just to hit something, when it's just like 2026, man, it's going to be a very impressive bit of good year to see how all of this will probably continue right further, as we are like a few more days away just to get to the New Year's, which I'm going to be excited as heck to be happy to see the New Year's being 2026. And still, again, like always, we may never know when it's going to be a good or not much of a bad year, but we'll see. So, anyways, like that being said, that yes, more stuff continues again and again, that more stuff will continue exactly as usual. And let me just say this exactly, that we're pretty close, almost likely to finish FNAF Help Wanted non-VR. Very close, and I mean really, really close to finish, exactly with the rest of the game. Which we're not kind of close yet, but we might be a little bit halfway close to finish the rest. So that's all I can probably just give you guys, that reminder and heads up a little bit about the good thing exactly, after finishing it, and then may still get to finish and face against Glitch Trap whenever I still get the chance to face him. Then yeah, it will be a very good one. Very good one, I would say. Very good one. And oh yes, as I was going to say too, by the way, is that, man, I'm going to say we hopefully see what 2026 will hold us and will bring us to see what kind of amazing year that would be, exactly to see how awesome it could still be, which that's all I'm going to say, which we may never know. It's just only about predictions to see what it will be like in 2026, which is the very most important of them all, of the question of 2026, to see if it still remains to still be a good year and remains to be at the middle or maybe bottom, which we still again may have to see where that always goes on and on, to see where that continues further anyway. So, like to still be said again, I will say this, is that I'm Golden Devin-Foxy, remastered again, and I'll see you guys absolutely in the next video. And don't forget, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, that yes, once 2026 hits, I will probably be sure to make the video soon, and we'll probably be mentioning most likely of each single bits of 2026 as I can, and maybe we'll respond to some a bit of the good things that could still happen in 2026 of the future, to see where this continues, which that's all I can say as of now. So, like that being said, I'll see you guys absolutely in the next video. And it's time to say this again and again, that I am going to go ahead and sign off, and just apparently just have it a bit of sign off of now. So without that being said, hope you guys still enjoy the rest of 2025 before the new times it comes to be 2026, which it's going to be good and very interesting improvement that I'm going to enjoy very, very likely, very much to see. So, as of being said, see you next time in the next video. And I'll see you guys in the New Year's of 2026. We'll see you for the next video. Peace on out. And we'll see you guys absolutely in the next video. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing and awesome day, and have an amazing time and night, or whatever that will probably still be. And as of being said again, see you in the next video. And I won't keep you guys for a long wait and a long loop of a wait of a video just to finish it anyways. So just remember these 4 things anyway. If you're a new person to the channel, it's just like, comment, and subscribe, and the bell, be notified. Just very simple. And as always, if you guys are a new Devin-Foxy fan, go ahead and absolutely subscribe. And for those who are fake, then just, yeah, you know what I'm about to just say about that whenever I say the next part. So yeah, if I were myself already, I'd say is that if you're a new Devin-Foxy fan, go ahead and subscribe. And for example, go ahead and absolutely subscribe. 100% guarantee subscribe. So, that being said, see you later. And I hope that you guys are ready for 2026, which I'm actually am ready for it too. So, let's see how all that will be pretty much likely to continue right ahead of New Year's of 2026. So, thank you. See you next time. Signing on out. Bye-bye, everyone, and take care and have an amazing day. See you later. Signing off. Bye-bye now. See you next time. Bunk.